Do you finish with HTML and think, wow, coding is a breeze, and then you dive into CSS and it just feels like you are doing a whole different language? Just stick with me, because by the end of this video, you have 3 research-backed CSS rules to turn this frustration around. So let's dive in. When I started CSS, I felt like every tutorial out there was skipping the stuff that I actually needed to know. I'll type in a bunch of codes and actually nothing will change on my screen. Or worse, I'll type in something and to actually jump to the corner of my screen. You have probably Googled, why won't my CSS work? Trust me, I've been there. But I promise, today is different. We'll be going step by step, no fluff. We'll cover 3 basic things. 1, how to connect your CSS into HTML. 2, how to actually target things on your page. And 3, how to style your first layout using the box model. Sounds good, right? Let's do it. Okay, so let's just get the big one out of the way. Connecting your CSS to HTML. A lot of people get stuck right here, and if you've researched into it, you might have seen 3 different methods. We have the inline method, we have the internal, and we have the external. But 99% of the time, you just need one actually, which is external CSS. Watch this. I create a file called styles.css. I start typing in some styling, but nothing happens. The page looks exactly the same. Why? Because I forgot to actually link the file. And no link means your browser actually has no idea your CSS even exists. Here's the fix. Go into your head section in the HTML and just add this one line. Link rel stylesheet href style.css. Save it, refresh the page, boom, instant change. And just like that, you've actually made your first real move into CSS. Most beginners actually think they need to memorize 100 CSS properties. You just need to tell CSS exactly what to style. That's called a selector, and then you apply few simple rules. But wait, you might be wondering, should I use a tag name, class, an ID, and what even is the difference? Don't worry, let's break it down. Use each one if you want to style all your main headings. Youth.class name for groups of elements. Use ID name for one specific element. Here's an example. Let's make your heading pop. H1 color, then put in the color code, font size 2.5 rem, text align center. Try that, save it, and boom, that definitely looks like it belongs in 2025, right? And not 1998. Let's talk about the most misunderstood part of CSS, the box model. Ever try to center something and it just floats weirdly or overlaps with something else? Yeah, I've been there. The reason things don't behave well is because every HTML element is actually a box, and every box has contents, padding, border, and margin. If you don't understand this, layouts actually become a nightmare. Here's how to center a box and give it breathing space. Dot container, we have the width, let's give it 80%. Let's say margin 0, then auto, padding 20px, border 2px, then solid. And just like that, clean, centered, and readable. You are starting to think like a designer now. You just styled your first web page, but guess what? There's a lot more CSS. Advanced layouts, animations, performance optimizations, and the best way to master them is by learning from experts and well-structured courses. Here are 3 top resources I trust for going beyond the basics. MDN Web Docs for CSS. This is the official reference with detailed explanations and examples. CSS Tricks Complete Guide. This is a practical patterns and real-world code snippets. And Learn CSS Layout by Jean Simmons. An interactive visual lessons on flexibles, grids, and more. Bookmark these, explore their deep dives, and practice regularly. So if this helped, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. I'll reply, I promise.